Good day to everyone. I'm Gabino James from BSc 2Y2-1. Today we will discuss the how to develop film in a dark room. So first, the first is tank method. Our first step or our first thing to do, we have a quick tips. One, wear rubber gloves at all times as you'll be handling chemicals. Read, read through all steps shortly before beginning. Make sure your cell phone is off, even the tiniest amount of light can expose your film. Before you begin, consult a development chart to determine your film's development time. So, the step 1, this is the step 1, gather the materials and set up darkroom. We need the materials like film cassette, film tank, cassette opener, scissor, thermometer, timer, plastic or metal pitcher, drying rack, clothespin, plastic sleeve, and then chemicals for film development, fixer, film developer, stop bath, wetting agent, film cleaner, and the following steps are performed in complete darkness. Practice in the light with unwinded film to protect process. Please use caution when handling sharp tools and objects. And then our step 2, um, open film cassette. Hook the edge of the lid under the cassette opener and bend it to the side until the lid pops off. And then step 3, cut film off cassette with scissors. Unroll film until you reach the small plastic cassette in the center. Cut where film meets the piece of tape that secure film to plastic. Um, Step 4, load film load film onto reel. Um, line up line up notches and slide film under them until the reel grabs the film. When secured, when secure, twist reel back and forth to wind the rest of film onto it. All film should be securely wrapped. And then step 5, place reel in film tank. Slide the tank's detached core through center of film reel. Place the reel flat on the bottom of the tank, and then followed by the panel, then the lid. Secure all the components tightly. And then step 6, create developer mixture. Since film is secure, feel free to turn on the light for this step. Um, Mix 16 ounces of water with 16 ounces of film developer in a metal or a plastic pitcher. And then step 7, measure temperature of mixture. We need to use a thermometer to measure the mixture's temperature, and then refer to the manufacturer's instruction to get the correct temperature and time to develop your particular film. And then step 8, pour mixture into film tank. Remove the uppermost lid from your tank for the entire development mixture down the panel shaped hole. Set a timer for how longer film needs to develop based off step 7. Um, Step 9, agitate film periodically. Replace the lid and turn the tank back and forth to help spread the developer evenly over the film. Follow an agitation schedule for best result. And then the step 10, replace the developer mixture with stop bath. Stop bath is a liquid chemical mixture that prevent film from developing any further. The drain, the developer mixture from the film tank, and then dilute your stop bath to 2 ounces per gallon of water, and then pour into the tank, agitating for 30 seconds or more. And then our step 11, replace the stop bath with fixer. The fixer helps stabilize the film so that it can be exposed to light without damage. And then replace the stop bath with fixer and follow the same agitation schedule you use with the developer mixture. And then we need to leave picture in the tank for 3 to 5 minutes. And then we have a step 12, rinse and soak film. Remove your film reel from the tank and soak it under cold water for several minutes. Next, soak it in a wetting agent to help rid it of excess water. And then step 13, hang film to dry. Take film of the reel and hang it using a clip. Place a clip on the and bottom end so film hangs to. Let it dry for several hours. And then our last step, clean and store film. Use a cleaner to remove excess streaks. And then cut film into smaller strip and store in a plastic sleeve to keep protected and moist until ready to be printed. And then this is the how to develop film in a darkroom using a tank method. And now this is the black and white film processing using the tray method. Our first step is we need negatives, buffer brush, loop, photographic paper, focus spinner, multigrade filters, safe light, and we need some others chemicals like developer and stop bath, and then pixer, and then the container mixer, stirrer, measuring cylinders, thermometer, rubber gloves, and then safe glasses. And then we need to set up 3 developing trays and tongs. And then the darkroom timer. And then the step 2 is preparing the chemicals. And then after the preparing chemicals, add your processing solution to the respective trays. And then as you can see, we have a red, blue, and black trays because we recommended using different colored trays and labeling them. And then the step 3 is choosing your negative. Choose the negative you want to print. Hold the negative strip so that you can read the page number, then turn the negatives around so that numbers are furthest away from you. Place the negative into the negative carrier and use a buffer brush to remove any dust. Slide the carrier into place. And then the step 4 is focusing your image. Switch on the safe light and switch off the room lights. Turn on the enlarger. You should see your image projected onto a easel. And raise or lower the enlarger head to size and frame your image. Bring it into focus using the focusing wheel. And with the enlarger lens at maximum aperture, use a focus finder or optimal sharpness. And the step 5 is setting the aperture or f-stop. We need to adjust the lens aperture to, I think, f8. This is usually a good starting point. And slide a multigrade to filter into the filter drawer or holder on your enlarger. This filter provides a good range of print stones with an average negative. And if you have a color enlarger, you may prefer to dial in filtration, eventually to multigrade filter. And then the part or the step 6 is making a test print. put a sheet of multigrade paper into the A cell. Make sure to reseal the pocket. Set the timer for 5 seconds. Increments. Cover approx of 4 over of 5 4 over 5 of the sheet and expose for 5 seconds. And then repeat until you have revealed all the sheet. Take your sheet over to your trays or chemicals and slide it quickly and smoothly into the developer. And then take your sheet over to your trays or chemicals and slide it quickly and smoothly into the developer. And then start timer and watch your image appear. After 60 seconds, use a pair of tongs to lift the paper out and slide it into the stop bath. Do not touch the stop bath solution with your tongs to avoid contamination. After 10 seconds, use a second pair of tongs to transfer the test print to the fixer. Again, not letting the tongs touch the next solution. Fixing should only take 30 seconds in fresh solution. Rinse your test, rinse your under running water. And then the step 7 is making the final print. Repeat the processing step taken previously. Deb 60 seconds, and then stop 10 seconds, and then fix 30 seconds. After the fixer, you will need to wash the final prints. And this is the final image we produce. And that's all. Thank you very much.